Archangel Michael in that instance for protection. Whenever we're being encountered with a lower vibration, I feel like that is sometimes these people or the entities are searching for help, and they may be bullying you a little bit. And you know, there's times when we just need to back away. But if we can just continue to talk to them, sometimes it breaks down to a point where they break down. You can see them crying physically, and so it's not when you have Archangel Michael around you, it can help you continue that work and counsel. Okay. Very good question.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And we have someone else who has a question.
Laura, you mentioned that there was going to be a lot of activity going around in the Northeast Ohio area.
Yes.
What kind of things are going to be happening to align us more spiritually, or?
Right. I've been hearing for quite some time that we're in an epicenter right now where spiritual awakening, a new shift in enlightenment is happening, and we're receiving it here in this area. And I shouldn't say just northeastern Ohio, but this whole space within the United States actually is going to be a focal point for that. Also in the West, there's actually 5 focal points in the country.
Are you referring to like a energy vortex?
Not exactly. What I'm referring to is more of an alignment. Okay? And what's happening is there's a feminine energy that's coming forward throughout this region that is helping us to encounter companionship, evolved love, unconditional love.
That's nice.
And yes, and with that, it seems also that people are starting to capture like ears ringing. They can hear a roaring in their ears, deep, strong visions, dreams that are very colorful. They're starting to hear like somebody's name before the phone rings more often. It just seems like the psychic abilities are getting stronger for everybody universally, or across the land in this area specifically.
Okay, and then can you see an angel in particular that I should be working with or calling on?
Well,
that is working with me?
Actually, what I'm seeing right now working with you is a very powerful angel. It could illustrate some type of legal matter that you're going through, or some type of contracts that you're going to be signing soon.
Oh, is that going to be favorable for me?
Pardon me, favorable, yes. And it's Metatron. Metatron's the angel that works within the inner circle.
Oh, very good.
And very powerful, and with the light that's shining on this, they're saying move forward.
Okay, great. That's something that is happening in my life. Thank you.
Okay.
Great. Well, I think we have another question. All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I was going to direct my question because lately I've been hearing like conversations, but I also wanted to ask you, my mother left the planet on June 5th.
Okay.
Okay. And I just wondered, she's been sending me signals, and I just wanted to tell her thank you. I don't know if you could just enlighten her with that fact. I don't know if there's anything else she wants me to know.
I'm actually hearing, usually it takes a few months before a spirit can come through very strong for us to be able to acclimate to their message. Messages come in like little pieces, like puzzle pieces. However, I am hearing her though, she's saying so strongly that she already hears you. Okay. She has already received the message, and she loves you so much. She have heart condition, lung condition. I have a lot, a lot of energy coming through right here, a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And she's saying, I do not feel the pain anymore. It's moved on. I'm moved on. I'm feeling so beautiful and blessed. And she is blessing you. She's saying how beautiful you are and how much she loves you. But the strongest message is here, darling, darling, I already heard you.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. All right, terrific. We have another question. I'm going to sit down for this one.
Thank you. During the first segment, you had spoken about angels and how they were tied into sort of Judeo-Christian Islamo belief. What about Hindus or Buddhists or Sikhs? Do they, I guess my question is, are the angels that we perceive based primarily on cultural ideology? That is, we recognize them because of the Judeo-Christian tradition, and henceforth the Hindu would understand them as being like an avatar of Vishnu,
Right.
like a Rama or a Bharata, or for a Buddhist be like a Bodhisattva. Is that how the understanding of angels
Yes,
would come to them?
absolutely. I love that question. The premise of the book that I've written is about that factor. We all have different cultures, different beliefs, different backgrounds, and it seems to me that the angel is actually, again, a consciousness, okay, given different names from different backgrounds. The Wiccans would believe that the goddesses were actually angels, you know, renamed. And there's so much fascination when you look back in angelology, how it all fits together. Now, when I look at Buddhas, or the Hindu and religions, I do see that they do, what you were mentioning with the avatars, that they represent the angel the same way that I perceive it or I have come to understand it. So I think of angels as energy, as an energy that is not human, okay? An energy that is of a higher realm or reason that is a collective consciousness.
Right.
So,
Sort of
great.
like the Hindu ideology of Purusha and the
Exactly.
cosmic energy that he
Exactly.
gave birth to,
Yes.
that all things come from.
It's right, and it seems that when you look at the backgrounds and the cultures, that it all does fit together. Now, when the thing is about this energy too, is that universally, every background that I can see, that I have read into, they do have a lightened force and then a darkened force, okay? And so, to me, life is that way too, where there's a continuum. So the more that we pull in that light energy, which is pretty much what every religion or a background teaches you, the more that you bring that light energy, the more protected you are, and that there are these beings of light that you can actually communicate with, or that will bring in that protection.
Right.
We want to thank you, Laura, for being here today. Laura Lyn. I just call you Laura, but Laura Lyn. You've really shared with us about angels, and I hope everyone was educated on angels and how to get an angel reading and how to connect with your own angels. And we encourage people to do the basics. Read, read, read. Educate yourself. Open up. There's the best way to get hold of us, and if you have any more questions or comments, you can go to my website, www.elizabethhowell.com. That is elizabethhowell.com. And you can go to the website and we will give you more information about angel readings, educate you again to help you understand. We also ask you to sign up to be in the studio audience. We would love to have people come down. We like a studio audience, and I want to thank my audience here today. And if you'd like to be in the audience, again, go to the website, and you can participate in this show because we do film before a live studio audience. And again, I'm Reverend Elizabeth Howell, and this was Laura Lyn, and we want to thank you for joining us with Psychic Sushi.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Howell, and we're at the Kent Stage in downtown Kent, Ohio. And tonight they're doing a ghost hunt at the Kent Stage, sponsored by the I.N.S.I.G.H.T.S Club, as well as Laura Lyn, who was a guest on my show recently. So we're here to investigate with them the ghosts or energies or happenings at the Kent Stage. And this presentation tonight, they have an author, they had a mini psychic fair, as well as inviting a lot of public in to do their own ghost hunt tonight, which will be led by Laura Lyn, and she'll lead people through, and it's going to be exciting and lots of fun. All right, we're at the Kent Stage, and we are on the stage inside the theater, and we're with Laura Lyn, and she is head of this ghost evening, and they've been doing a lot of interesting things. So Laura, what is about the ghost hunt tonight that you're doing?
We're really excited because Kent Stage has a wonderful energy in it. It has energy from, gosh, all the way back to when they had a speakeasy. They had history here that's just from, gosh, from the 30s. And what happened here was that during the speakeasy, they had obviously a bar downstairs, and we had picked up energies that there was a man that was very angry downstairs that kind of liked to really pick on women. Now, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go down the tunnels where he was, and we're going to try to see if he's available, hopefully, to speak or to see him floating through. When we work with him or converse with him, you'll feel an energy coming through. It's kind of like restraining or kind of restricting, rather.
Wow.
So it's pretty fascinating. But we also have another energy, that a man that comes here that visits, that loves Kent Stage. It's Woody the janitor, and everybody just really enjoys seeing him. He comes through here, just lets us know that he's still cleaning and taking care of Kent Stage.
So tonight you have a lot of people are in investigating. You're showing people how to investigate, and you're letting them go and investigate this evening as well, right?
Yes, we want to give them the experience of having an actual ghost hunt. We're showing them how to use EVP, how to work with the ghost communicators, how to work with the dowsing rods. We're working through the psychic experience plus the technical experience.
So early this evening you were doing the psychic experience, as well as going through with people and showing them how to use these materials to do their own ghost investigations. Right. And I noticed you had that ghost box thing. Now the team that's working with you is the Insight team.
It's called SIGHT, a Spiritual Insight Ghost Hunting Team. And we believe in using both psychic energy, working through the energies that come through mind, feeling, seeing, hearing, and also working through the technical side of it too, where we do debunk, we look at other possibilities. So we kind of just merge it all together.
So tonight you're hoping to get some EMPs and some electronic voice phenomenon, and we're also hoping to get some orbs and some pictures, and you have everyone going through and working at this. So what are you hoping for tonight?
Well, I hope that we do get a couple. EMF is going to be really amazing if we can get some recordings. We're going to hope that they're going to send them in, and that we can look at it and hear spirit speaking to us. Tonight we might do some spirit rescue work too with Lewis Charles, where we're going to listen to the ghost box to see if they'll communicate with us. He's heard a couple helps tonight, so we're going to certainly see who we can help.
Well, when someone's crying for help, it's time to help them, right?
That's right.
So you said Kent had a speakeasy down here,
yes.
Huh? Oh, well, we knew that there was a speakeasy here, and also what other interesting histories that might be producing ghosts at this location?
We do have rumors and from some pretty strong indication that there was a brothel here.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so we have, that's the interesting energy that I was speaking of, the male. We got this story and understood from him that he was very upset because he had a woman here that he called his own, and he didn't like her going away, and he was a little bit angry when we did some spirit rescue that we helped her go to the place where she needed to be in a lightened space. And he got very angry and let us know. He actually levitated a table.